Hey, what's good, Smash Night Battenville, and today's going to be an interesting one. So, today I want to talk about games and how they work. So, with Clash of Clans as an example. So, Clash of Clans hits its target audience for a long period of time. It hits another audience for a short period of time. So, there are people who will play this game and enjoy it, but won't stick to it. They won't play it for long periods of time. And I mean like playing it a year with actually playing it like at least 3 times a week. That's what I classify as playing the game for a year. Other people play games for a month and they played them for every day of that month. But after that month they're done playing them. Either they've beaten the game or gone tired of it. Some games they might come back to, others they will not. Clash of Clans is one of those kind of games. You will play this game for a while when downloading it. So this is how it works for me. I'll play it for a while. After, like when I downloaded it, I played it for a solid 2-3 months. Then someone would talk about it. Then I'd play it for another month. Then I'd stop playing for a month. Then I'd see a YouTube video on it. Then I'd play it for another month. And it repeats kind of like that, with the period getting longer and longer. So I actually haven't checked on this game in a while, as you can tell by all these shrubs. I had actually come on and refilled my expos and did my traps now before I started recording. But besides that, I haven't been on. Because I never got back into it. Now an example of the game I have got back into, the game I did in the other video, Star Warfare. Started playing it again. Because I remembered it. I forget how I remembered it, but I remembered it. This game, right here, I played for a solid month. Now I'm tired of it. But there will be an update come out, or someone will remind me of it, or someone will. Or I'll see a YouTube video on it, and then I'll get back into it. Same goes for console games and computer games. You will play that game like, I'm going to use Overwatch as an example. I don't have Overwatch gameplay, but I'm going to use Overwatch as an example. So Overwatch is a multiplayer game. So there's two types of ways this works for console games. Because on mobile there isn't really single player multiplayer games. There isn't really ever a single player game on mobile. They're all multiplayer games, basically. So, like, they're multiplayer set up games. So, for multiplayer, the game never really gets boring because the outcome of the game changes every time. You can play a game and lose. You can play a game and draw. You can play a game and win. You can play a different game mode. You can use something different in that game. Or you could play a different map. That's pretty much it. But the outcome is different. You're still going to get tired because at one point you'll hit not every outcome, but you'll hit a majority of the outcomes and you'll be like, alright, I'm tired now. I'm tired of this. Because you'll keep using the same thing and then you'll get tired of it. But you'll come back at one point when, as I said, a YouTube video or a friend is playing it, and you'll go back to it. Or an update comes out. Single player games don't really work that way. You beat the game, and then you don't really play it. You beat the game. Sure, you could go back and collect all the collectibles, but that would have been better to do when you were playing the game. So you kind of hit that point of your tolerance. Now other people have games. Games they enjoy playing. So for me, it's Forza. I would go back to Forza and play it any day of the week. Because it's a game I enjoy playing. That was bloody loud, Java update. Kill yourself. I could go back to Forza any day of the week, go do a race, still enjoy it. Because it's my kind of game. It's a racing game. Who doesn't watch my videos that I could use as an example here? We'll use David. David plays Rocket League. Rocket League is his game. He can go back to it any time and still enjoy it. Today they added a new update for it. He went back and played it again. Not saying that he hadn't played it yesterday. He did play it yesterday. But he gone back to it and he likes that kind of game. What kind of game is Rocket League? It's a skill game. Sort of a luck game as well. And it's a practice game. And patience. Patience and practice go together though. You have to be willing to put in the time to practice and train yourself to get better at the game by playing games or training levels and all that. It all comes into effect. For Clash of Clans in long term, it's for people who hunt to be at the top. They want to be better than everyone else. These people. These people want to play the game because they enjoy the game. They enjoy the constant rating. They enjoy AFKing. But these kind of people, these leaderboard people, they don't do anything else. I'm not going to say they don't have jobs. But they don't, I'm assuming they don't go to school. Because they would never keep up these positions if they went to school like me. Because you're at school 5 days of the week for 7 hours of the day. Don't quote me on that. It's close to 7 hours of the day. So you literally have to be playing in the middle of every single class and not learning anything, so what the hell is the point of being at school? So these people don't go to school anymore. They have jobs on that don't require them. They're Clash of Clans game testers. Hint, I'm trying not to offend anyone. But they need to be constantly playing this game. Like, let's say you want to be very good at Overwatch, as I already used. You constantly play the game like Seagull, who does it for YouTube and Twitch, because that I think is his job. Still not going to offend anyone. That's how gaming works. Gaming hits its audience for a while. It also hits its long-time audience. They like the money from the short-term audience. They also like the money from the long-term audience. Long-term people buy DLCs. Short-term people buy the game. They still make money. That's why DLCs are invented. To get those long-time people to pay money again for the game. I figured it out. I nailed it. I'm kidding. Everyone knows that. I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was a great topic. And I thought I'm super smart. I'm kidding. I'm not super smart. But I want to talk about that. I thought that was cool. I also want to say I haven't played this game forever. So yeah, that's how gaming works. That's how gaming appeals to its audience. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.